Well, first up on the bulletin, what Israel calls its own version of the 9/11 attack. We have seen armed conflict between Israel and the Hamas in Palestine. Now we are going to get you the moment of a horrific attack when death descended on Israel. You will be able to see party revelers shocked as Hamas terrorists can be seen paratrooping into the party revelers and openly firing indiscriminately. The video that you are about to see will show scotched cars abandoned on the roads near the festival grounds, and after that you'll see how they wreaked havoc. One video especially chilling is that of a young girl being picked up by these terrorists on bike and taken away. Her friend could be seen being manhandled as well. Her fate is, however, not known. Let me go across to Kritzmeen. Very, very disturbing visuals. So we are going to advise viewer discretion here. Let's take us through this heart-wrenching story which is coming in of a party from hell.
Absolutely. Meghna, you know, the story that you were talking about was of Noah, how she along with her partner were abducted, the manner in which the Hamas terrorists treated her, picked her up and put her on the motorcycle. But these are some of the other visuals that we managed to access that really depict the story minutes before the Hamas terrorists unleashed their terror on some of these music goers, excited crowd that was out there to attend a music festival. And you can see how initially they're trying to figure out what's going on. They hear the rockets in the air, they see some of those rockets, those missiles coming from Gaza, and they're quite wondering in the beginning as to what's happening. They start roaming around, there's chaos that can be witnessed on ground. Suddenly you see some of them sitting in these cars and running for their lives. So they begin here in these visuals sitting in their cars and moving away from this particular site. Shortly after, some of these cars were also ambushed. In fact, we'll try and focus on that as well. And you can see how the camera once again loses focus because there's so much panic in the atmosphere. There's this lady here who's shooting this video. She's running left, right and center trying to figure what's going on. In fact, later in this video, and we've look at this, we've circled this portion out, how this particular girl suffers serious injuries as well, because shortly after these missiles were heard in the air, gunshots were also unleashed by Hamas terrorists as they invaded into this particular party site. Those are the scenes we're talking about. Look how badly some of them have sustained injuries. These visuals have been captured by some of these party goers and their cameras, and they really do depict the horrific scenes on ground and what these innocent civilians who were concluding their festival with this particular celebration, what they really had to go through. Initially, they were not quite able to figure out what's going on. There were a few security personnel as well who we were able to spot in this particular visual set. But they were also trying to figure out what's going on. They were seen seeking shelter. They were hiding behind cars. Some of them tried to flee in their cars. Right. But shortly after, all of them were ambushed.
Right. Keep trying the developments on that front. Some of these visuals, of course, are so very horrific to even look at that one would shiver thinking about the fate of these people who've seen this kind of fire raining from the skies, girls being indiscriminately picked up, the fate of mother, of children, all of that unknown. What some of the very rough estimates are saying that as many as 1,100 children so far have been killed in the ongoing conflict, and today is just day 3. Let me go across to our